Another profound experience which I would bring to your notice happened during my first year degree. That was 1981-82 time, around that time. The summer of 81, Vrindavan boys had gone to Parthi. Few of us, about 15 of us were there. And that was the time when college building construction, hostel building construction in Parthi was on. So Swami used to take rounds in the car very often. So bhajans used to go on from 11:30 till Swami returns. So whatever time it used to, so it was a long, whole day we used to be spending in Mandir because bhajans were from 11 to 11:30 in the morning. Evening was 6 to 6:30. So morning 6 onwards, we were at Mandir. So that was a wonderful life. And it so happened that being a small group who had come from Vrindavan, Swami also blessed us with a wonderful opportunity of calling us in once in a while after evening bhajans. After Swami used to finish his dinner, before he used to go up, he used to call us all inside and just spend some time talking to Vrindavan boys. And one such day Swami said, Bhaja Govindam. The whole theme was in Bhaja Govindam. And Swami narrated beautifully how bhajans have to be done. He said, bhajans, when you are doing bhajans, you should think of the meaning of the word. And couple of them which Swami explained are so wonderful and have got so stuck in my mind that they are really phenomenal. For example, Swami said, Gopala. What should you think when you say Gopala? Then Swami narrated that when a cow gives birth to the calf, it licks all the dirt from the calf, all by herself. And then Swami said, if one cow can remove so much dirt from its own child, how much more can Gopala do? How much more loving is Gopala? All your negativity he will remove. That kind of thought you need to have when you say the word Gopala. When you say Om Namah Shivaya, you should feel that all the negative duality is being thrown out of you. So Swami explained like this. The following day, I thought I should sincerely follow this message of Bhagwan during bhajans. So next day morning, bhajan session. And because we were very few and we were sitting on the portico, the area where now part of it is Samadhi and the portico area where we used to sit. We were sitting quite far away because there was not many people there. So bhajans were on and Swami had got into the car and left for seeing the construction and other places possibly. I was closing my eyes and once Swami left in the car, closed my eyes and started doing bhajans very sincerely. And it so happened as I was singing and thinking of the words and their meaning and really enjoying myself, I was able to see Swami when my eyes were closed. Means in the mind's eye. And there was one pose of Swami which was my favorite pose, even now. Swami used to come out during those times, during evening bhajans. Sands were there. He used to come to the end of the portico, cup his hands behind like this, and sway to the bhajans. Imagine that sight. I can tell you, I don't know how to explain it. And so much bushy hair, black hair, orange robe, red lips, beautiful form, swaying like this to the birds chirruping on one side, bhajans going on. How do we describe this scene? And so I was actually, that's a form of Swami standing like this, which I really, somehow am deeply attached to. So as I was doing bhajans, this was the form which was in my mind's eye. And bhajans were on. Suddenly, after a while, I felt something was happening in front of me, and then there was a tap on my head. I opened my eyes. You will not believe. Right in front of me, Swami was standing exactly in the same pose. Hands cupped behind, swaying and looking at me like this. And then he said, inside Swami, outside Swami, one and the same. This is Bhagwan. This is Bhagwan, and this is the bonus or the bonanza period that all of us have been blessed with. We are not great rishis and tapasvis who do enormous penance, but every small act of goodness, every small act of sadhana is to respond. To give us that confidence that no act of sadhana is ever wasted. This is the truth. In fact, this is the truth that all of us have to understand, that no act of sadhana is ever wasted. Because nowadays, we are all used to instant responses. Even the examinations have become online. We write the answer and the result is in front of us. That's the status right now we are used to. In spirituality, what happens to all of us is we don't see instant reaction, instant growth, and therefore we feel dejected. Therefore we feel, why should we do this? And I think that's where Swami gives us a beautiful, his experiences, if we ruminate, recollect, and live and contemplate, I think what comes out constantly is that no prayer, forget even sadhana, no prayer also is wasted prayer. When he responds, how he responds is his choice.